Which one gets me through tonight? Too loud, too soft, too broken, too lost. Talk too much, think too long, smile too big, always wrong. Build these walls, brick by brick. Call it strength, call it sick. You were never born too loud. You just learned to whisper down. You were never hard to love. You just forgot what you're made of. Don't look up, look again. You'll fall apart. Your eyes instead. You're too much. You're enough. Not enough. More than enough. Nobody stays. Love remains. I won't let fear wear my name. Mine keeps spinning 3 a.m. Fighting battles never end. Every mirror questions me. Every silence won't let me breathe. Every crack lets in the light. Every dawn survives the night. You keep measuring your worth with rulers that don't fit your heart. Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat. If I stop running, who am I? The woman you've been chasing your whole life. What if I'm too much? Then you'll overflow with love. What if I'm not enough? You always were too much enough, too much enough, too much enough. I'm not too much, I'm not too little. I'm exactly who I was created to become. No more shrinking, no more proving, no more proving, no more asking if I'm worthy. I am. Heartbeat, heartbeat, heartbeat. I'm enough. I'm enough. Heartbeat, heartbeat. I'm enough.
There's a house I used to know.
Good morning. It is Cards O'Clock. How are you all doing? I am so happy to be here. It is Mr. Cosmic time. We're looking for some readers. We're looking for some people. I'm actually doing some research here and doing some back-end research on my own. You know, sometimes that breakthrough has to come through. It has to really find a source, I guess you could say. But what we're doing here today, we're really opening up our minds, our hearts to this. The universe is giving us one question. We're saying, hey, look, we're going to pop. We're going to come on here. We're going to come in here. We're going to give us the universe one motion, one time. And you literally, on your side of things, this is how it works. Even if you didn't get your live reading, in your head, quiet your mind, quiet your hands, quiet your body. Sit there, deep breath, right? Deep breath in, deep breath out. Good 10 deep breaths. Settle. Ask yourself the question. Really, watch what happens. Watch how this becomes so evidently clear. The universe is trying to reach you. At some way, somehow, some shape, some form. The universe has been trying to message you. Because we ignore the messages does not mean they don't exist. It just means we're trying to be there. I welcome you guys for being here. I welcome you all to take your time to hit that like button. As always, it lets people know that I exist and always shares the channel through the algorithm. If you haven't done so, do me a huge favor and share this channel with mom, your brother, your your dad, your cousin, your best friend, your mechanic, your plasterer, your plumber, everybody. Get people in here. Let people know that we exist. You, me, us, all of us. We want to exist. Don't shrink, grow. That's the goal. All right, I appreciate you for always being here. And if you haven't done so, let me know that you're here. Hit me up in comments. I always appreciate to see those comments below. I read every single comment that's left. I do. I really do. I thank you guys. All right, let's do this. So what I'm going to do today, I'm going to be reading 3 cards primarily, but I'll be pulling for donations and other things too. But I'm going to basically be pulling 3 cards, and I'm going to really challenge myself a little bit. Unless you need a bigger reading and you're like, hey, I need this, you're more welcome to donate. But I'm going to do 3 and then out, 3 and out. And I'm just going to keep reading for a little bit. For a couple hours, I'll be on here. And it's really just a center line of that 3x3. So if you ever see me pull 3, it's just that 4, 5, 6 card. It's just where I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 4, 5, 6. It's just like, it's the golden position, your heart chakra, and the outcome. That's what it really becomes. All right, guys, I really appreciate you for being here, and let's get ourselves set up. I think we have a couple people in the queue here, so we're gonna be good to go. Get ourselves a little swamp special. And I was working on some new music. I'm gonna I have new content coming out. Even later today, you'll see a little bit Cosmic's lens, taking the meta glasses out there. So yeah, that's gonna expand. I can tell you guys that's gonna expand. I'm gonna take you with me on trips. Yeah, it's gonna be really fun. I'm gonna really enjoy that. All right, guys, I appreciate you. If you're a new subscriber, let us know. If you're a member, let us know, because members always are right first. That's what I try to really push, because I want to give those members a chance to be seen, to be recognized, and thank them. All right, guys, as always, I really do appreciate you. But yeah, look at it like this. What are you drawn to? Growth mindset, right? Are you validation? What is it you're looking for? But that growth won't begin. It's not going to begin when something just enters your life. You have to still take those steps, those stages, those efforts, as I would call them, to do what you have to do, right? Because we've been talking a lot about how many of you guys are like, I'm too much, I'm not enough, right? And it's a big piece of what we've been discussing, the inner child, and how we feel when we recognize that inner child. And that too much and not enough, that comes from inner child. That comes from trauma, past wounds. Because people, they don't fear being too much. They fear being rejected. And that's the thing. They fear being rejected by themselves and being rejected by the other person just for being who they always want to be. And that not enough part of that is the other side of this. So I'm welcoming you guys to get your readings here today. Get the universe to answer these questions, because I know so many of you guys are in this limbo, right? You know, maybe you'll never become enough. Maybe you'll never make it. And that's the big worry I get for people. I go, you'll make it. Like, the only thing that stops you from making is you. The only thing that will stop you from becoming successful is you, right? And that's what it is. It's not this mysterious force out there that's trying to stop you. You stop you, right? And that's what it is. And I was talking to someone a little bit yesterday, and they were like, I think it's coven, I think this, and they were all talking to me about this and thinking someone's after them. I said, they might be, but they're going to be more after you the more you think they're after you. The more you hyper-focus on them being after you, they'll be after you. And that's the kind of thing we look at. All right, guys, I appreciate you, as always. If you haven't done so, I appreciate you, and share the channel. Let's get you guys in here. We got Country and Diamond Girl. Oh, they updated the queue a little bit. Wow, they updated this. I like this. All right. A little different. Okay. I guess they updated Streamlabs just a little bit. They did a little bit back-end update. All right, so we have Country in here first. So what's coming towards me over the next 2 months? Country, what if I tell you 3 months? Would you be mad? Country, what if I said to you, hey, I got a month and 3 weeks. I'm just teasing you. You know I love you. I just love how specific you guys can get. Tell me about so-and-so, and tell me about so-and-so's lock code. Right? How do I get to Ryan Gosling's house? Just tell me the secret way. Jesus. All right, here we go. We're doing good. We're good. We're already dialed in, Country. We're already dialed in. That's what you see. That's what we're asking. See, now you know what I'm asking. So say that. Say, I'm wondering my birthday energy. Lean right the hell into it. Jump off the edge and pull the chute. Don't lean out. Don't look over the edge and say, I wonder what's over there. Run, jump, and pull the chute. You saying, hey, my birthday. Talk to me. What's that portal? Because that's the portal you came in. Boss mode. What do you mean? This is angelic. This is golden position. It's going to be a boss. Like, this gets better for you. You know how we always go, oh man, we put anchors, markers in our lives. At this point in my life, that's when things got worse. At this point in my life, I got better. At this point, this marker is you're gonna marker this in your life, because we all do. We self-marker. Then you're gonna marker this moment in your life as a moment of catalyst, a moment of launch, a moment of ignition. We've been talking about this. I don't know why you think you can get away from this success. That you think you're absolutely successful. This is T-Stain Tarot. You can hear my giggle. That's a good sign. That right there. This is the universe saying, hey baby, we ready? We ready for a brand new start? Are you ready? I know what I know. I know what I read. I know how I read. I was reading for a couple friends last night. I'm like, this is cool. I said, I'll show you. I'll say, you guys want to see something? They said, yeah. I said, I'll show you. I unlocked it. I was like, I'll show you guys. Look, you live in regret, you get regret. The universe says you choose your path. I'm gonna marry. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna have babies. And what happens? Nobody wants to marry me. Nobody wants me. I can't get hired. Nobody ever. It's an external problem. You see what I'm saying? Once we take ownership to ourselves, nobody will hire me. Fuck you. I'm building a business. $1 billion business 6 weeks later. Right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's what happens. Guys, you want to look up something really fascinating? This is a crazy cool story. You might not know this, but I'm into tech. I'm into history. I'm into science. I'm into all this things STEM. But the guy, Ross Perot, you may have heard of him. He ran for president. That guy, he used to be the top salesman for IBM years ago. Top salesman, right? And he came to them and said, hey, we have this weird, like, gray area, this niche problem. I'm hoping you could help me. And he was the best guy. Like, he would outsell everybody by, like, February. He was the best. So Ross Perot, that billionaire that we all know, the oil magnate, that guy who's since passed, he basically went in. He told his boss, they were like, no, because it was IBM, they did things very by the book, and that's what I live my life anti-IBM. You have to do this to this to this. Why? The boss says. Okay, ask the boss. And so it's the question, ask the why of the why, and that's what you're doing. So you're saying, why am I always feeling like something might bad happen? Instead, you're leaning into this birthday saying, this forever will be the moment you put on that white cloak. The moment you say, I feel like I'm getting down, you say, absolutely not. And you start becoming your number one coach. You become the reason you succeed. You are the reason. And there's nobody else pulling you. There's nobody else dragging you along. Your birthday becomes amazing. This is you making choice, brand new starts. This is like the rest of your life changes. I can't even begin to tell you. This is like the millionaire moment. This is money in the making. But the thing is, you lean into regret. So the universe says you only see what's bad instead of saying, hey, look at this. Do you see? Do you see? You are an amazing being who lives an amazing life, who's trying to conquer. And that's what happens. And then you fail. You slide back down. You go, see, I can't. No, you are. You are more than enough. That's the thing. You are way more than enough. The universe came out big, strong, swing card and said, hey, guess what? Guess what, boss? Are you ready? They're checking in. The universe is checking in, saying, on your birthday, that morning you wake up, things change. I am unabashedly saying this because you do not get like emperor mode, parent, boss, I take control, I have an angel on my side, what do you want? You do not go T-Stain Tarot. Universe says, hey, I want to say something. Heart chakra says, I want a new start. You get your new start. Let go of those jerks. Open up. Look, welcome. This is the thing, guys. These are both lovers cards, and we wouldn't even note it. That's Prince Charming. That's an ending. That's lovers. That's Gemini lover. This is Pisces energy. Your intuition says something big's coming in. Could be even love. Could be some kind of advancement in love. Or it could be a new, category of love opening up. That could also be what's happening here. But it's this card. This is the one we're looking at. You have something big that's coming in post-birthday. If I had to guess, 5 of Cups energy, it's going to be in full effect by October. And it feels like relationship, but I'm not going to guarantee it because we're still holding back feelings. We've been hurt. People don't treat you right. Once those people start seeing you and treating you right, then you start seeing yourself. You know what? I am good. I'm amazing. I am enough. That stuff. That's when we start doing this. Because that whole thing, when we stop hiding, we stop performing, we stop apologizing, stop overworking, and that's what you're doing here. That's what you're starting to do. No more. No more of this. You're becoming. And so that performance that you were doing or hiding is stopping. As of the birthday, you say, you know what? I am becoming emotionally mature. I shall lock in for now and forevermore. If someone asks, do you know anyone emotionally mature? Your answer will be me. Hand down on the table and know it. You're not apologizing. You're not quiet. You're standing tall. That's the work. That's going to get busy understanding what emotional maturity means to you. Yeah, you're going to get squirrely and wiry and whatever, but this is you and no longer that version of yourself who feels like you're wobbling. I'm proud of you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. These birthdays are portals, and I don't think we even give enough credit to that fact. I've always seen it that way. The portal. I really do. All right, guys, if you haven't done so, lean in with the question. Lean in with that question because it's going to help us understand what the universe has. Because the universe has absolutely reached out to me today. I wasn't even supposed to go live. I'm supposed to be going to record with my Meta glasses. And so I was drawn to come on because the universe has one message for you today. Even if you're not here, even if you're hearing this after the fact, I'm telling you I was told to come online. So I'm here. And as I'm here, I'm giving this to you. Because what's going to tell me is we sit there and we dismiss ourselves so constantly, and we should set these markers. Your birthday would be a good marker. As of my birthday, that's when things got better. You hear what I just said? As of my birthday, I'm not even telling you anything. You just set the marker. You set it. You said as of my birthday, and that's what we're doing. We're presetting your marker. Your life improves dramatically for the better. You start realizing the regret you carried. That's the difference. You say, yeah, you know what? You're right. I get so happy at my birthday, go out, drink, party with the friends, come home, and the next day I'm lonely again. Nope. You sit there and you sit there and be so grateful you had everybody. You're so grateful you have everybody around you, not just for your birthday, for your life. Right? Even these little things like now, me, you, us, the connection that we carry. The connection we carry. That here is it's what we're carrying into the next evolution of ourselves, the next version of ourselves, post life. You know what I'm saying? We're doing amazing, and we're gonna keep going. All right, who is next? I think it was Diamond Girl. I do believe Diamond Girl was next. If you're a member, please make some noise. If you're a subscriber and you're new, make some noise, and I'll jump you up. I'll put you right up ahead of the queue. Let's see what else we got here. What does the universe need me to know? Decks 1 and 6. Interesting. I was thinking about this right as I was setting up here today, right? I said, I'm kind of going with this new system, which is fine. I love that you have this 1 and 6. So deck 1 is a divine deck. Deck 6 is the moon deck. Deck 2, if you guys haven't heard, deck 1 divine, 2 communication, 3 is my deck. 4 would be like the guides deck, or be your guides deck is a better way to put it. So when we pull these cards, when I pull them, I'm pulling them on your behalf. I am your hands. I am your eyes. I am your ears. It's almost impossible for you to get it wrong. And so what we're doing is we're cross-correlating and interpreting. That's why you'll hear me ask about your zodiac. And that's the part of us that we start to build. So this system here, this little add-in, this shuffle that I've added in is something the divine gave me. So what I just did is I took that deck and I just reshuffled it across every tarot deck. So it's interesting. It's really been fascinating. Watch, you'll see here. Diamond Girl, this is for you. Let's dial in. Let's get 3. Donations are open if you want something bigger than 3 cards. You want 9. You want $20 donation gets your full Celtic cross. You're more than welcome. But I'm just reading 3 to get us going here to open up. Ooh, marriage or the shadow work of marriage or shadow work of commitment or something resolving around that. This is the golden position. This is marriage. This is not married. This is that essentially saying not married. Shadow work. And that's what that really starts to break down to in a reading, in a personal reading. See, here's 2 cards out. This is the heart chakra. Whenever I pull 2 for the heart, I usually just run with it. You'll notice whenever I pull cards, I'll put them back. Because I want to see if the same cards start coming. So what I'll do is I'll go off camera, I'll look at them, and then I'll come back. But I didn't look at these. I'm just going to take them. See, this is soul tribe. This is your soul tribe. Your soul tribe is very, 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 very important. Your friends, your allies, your family, right? Community. That's big to you. That's very, very big to you, Diamond Girl. This connection, this long term, this is a part of the commitment. We're in this wobble space. Your marriage is imminent. I'm going to tell you, you are going to be married. You will be wifed. This is happening. I know it's hard for you to believe. It's hard for you to even understand that how, tell me. And you lose it, but the spark is here. This is an instantaneous thing. It happens in a heartbeat. To give you an idea, Diamond Girl, for me personally, if I find somebody, I'm like, hey, whoa, you're my wife. Like that, like we lock in. Like I lock in. You lock in with intention. And this person, whoever this is, they're locking in with intention. Lots of passion. Lots of passion. Lots of intensity. Lots of intimacy, right? Lots of kissing. And that's the part we don't mind, but we want more. We want it to be substance. We want it to be cups. We want the feeling. So you have all of that. Whoever this person is gives you the feels. Gives you the feels. And it's to take action on this. So they're taking action on you. And I think that's the thing, is what happens is they claim you. Like I had said, I think they claim you and you become their wife. I think that's what it is. And in a protector sense, they envelop you with, I now protect you, my love. I will forever be your guide, your guide and guard. I will forever be there to protect what you are doing. Your wisdom is my protected sanctity, because they come to you and say, I need this. I need advice. And so they were this person coming in, this is very high level intelligence. It has lots of fact, talk, discussion. This here, there's no talking. There's no discussion. This is all feel and action. I feel this, so I act. I feel, so like I just said, there's no cups here. It's not like I say I go talk to the person. This person, I'm telling you, Diamond Girl, this is a really interesting way to look at it, because your universe is saying you need to know you're going to be married. I don't think you understand. I think many readers have told you this. I know I've told you, but people tell you you're going to be married, and I think you have a hard time believing that you'll be wife. Something, yeah. And so this is why the universe says, can you lock in on that and just say, okay, fine, okay, I'll be married. Now, then what's next? If you can admit to yourself that you will accept a marriage, you will accept long-term, you accept the ups, the downs, the ins, the outs, and you will become a better partner because you challenge yourself to be married. That's the universe saying, you say you want to be married, but you don't accept the marriage. Emperor mode. This person comes in and claims you. This is wall kiss energy. This is wall kiss. Your growth says, I need someone to pull me out of this comfort zone. Pull me out. Get me out of here. Pull me out of what I feel. And that's what this starts to become. This person says, baby, I got you. and they're like, hey, we're going out. We're doing this. We're doing that. And they pull you from your safety. They pull you from that safety net that you call comfort zone. And that person says, we're not doing this. I love you too much. I care about you too much to let you just sit there and feel bad about yourself and tell yourself, I don't love you. I don't want you. And that's what you would do. You would sit there and question, maybe they don't like me. And their attitude is so powerful, so forthright. It's knock, knock. I heard you were thinking about me. I do love you. Kiss on the forehead, right? And they're very tender with you. That's the bigger piece. So I'm going to do this. Like, see, I'm telling you, you need to own this. This is yours. Claim this, own it, lock in. That's why I tell you guys, leave a comment below. When you come back for your readings, the ones who are getting it to work and finding it and owning it and finding value and finding success in their weeks that follow this is own this. I know what I have. I could walk from this channel and I would still have this gift, but this gift is not my gift. This is our gift. This is our gift. This is our gift. My love, you're getting married. And you'll have a famous tarot reader there at your wedding. No, how fun. How fun. See, that's what I'm saying. It's that spark. It's like, if you own it, and I'm getting chills. Look at this. I'm getting chills. That's the Empress and love. That's the Gemini lover card. You just don't know it yet. You're like, fine. So you're owning the fact that you're going to be in love. You're owning the fact that you're in love. Maybe you haven't met the one. Maybe you always met losers. And that's been the problem, right? You've been meeting people who don't see your value, see your worth. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I'll get many invites from many people as this channel expands. Because I'm telling you, if the universe has its way, it is going to make this world a loving place. It wants you to be in the embrace of a loving person. You don't think there's a masculine out there that's missing their feminine? We assume there's not. I'm as masculine as you guys want to know. Like, you guys have no idea how masculine I can be. I miss the feminine. Oh, I crave the feminine. And this is why I write the music and I get to my creative, I get into my feels, because this is it. Because I need you guys to see there are people out there. There are people like me that exist for you. There are people out there who exist for you. You exist for people, you know? Why not start at that? that you exist for somebody. You're the lid for someone's pot. And that's the part that we really forget sometimes, is we say, oh, well, somebody's coming. Reality, you are somebody. You've already been somebody. You've always been somebody. You've never not been anybody. That's the thing. You always think you're going to become. And I ask you, who are you now? Who are you standing here now? You're nobody. If you're becoming, you have to be nothing. No, no. You weren't born as a nothing. You were born as an everything. And that's the thing, is we start to uncover those layers, unwrap the present of what you are, the I am. And wow. I love that. All right, my friends. I think it's your turn. Sasha, how are you? How will I improve my career in the upcoming months? All right, let's go back to the... What do you guys want to do? You want to do the... Pick a deck? Actually, I'm going to give Sasha this choice, and then I'll go back to the Swamp Special, where I take every tarot deck and I mash them together. It's really cool. Because you know what, you guys? You could end up with 7 full cards. You could get a full card, full. Like, do you realize? And I've had like crazy stuff like that happen. Maybe not 7 cards, but I've had like 4 come out in the initial reading. It's pretty crazy stuff. All right, my friends. I appreciate you as always for being here. If you... Maria, did you use exclamation point join? That's the question. See, I don't see you in here. I don't see you. Yeah, that's exclamation point join. That's how you get into the queue. And let me take a look. Here it is. It's in there now. All right, I think Sasha might have stepped away for a second. There it is. Oh, I see what you did. Look, I'll show you what you did. I'm good. I'm a good teacher like this. I'll show you what you did wrong. All right, ready? Look. You see? Yeah. There you go. That's how you do it. Don't blame my Streamlabs. I blame my Streamlabs. My Streamlabs, I blame. I say, you bad Streamlabs. All right. All right. Who wants a reading first? Let's see. You guys are in here. You guys having some time. You guys, who's hanging out? Who says, hey, I got to go. I really got a reading. I need a reading. And I'm like I said, I'm reading 3 to go, but I'll roll through here. Sasha looks like they stepped back out. So let's do this. Cindy Griffin. I haven't read for Cindy in a little while, actually. That tells you how busy the channel's gotten. Because I used to read for Cindy all the time. Like, Cindy would be like every week. And then it was like every other week. Then every 3rd week. Right? Cindy knows. Like, it was like, it's gotten so busy. It's like, think of a party, right? Like someone's house party. You're like, oh, wow, there's only 7 people here. And then by the end of the night, there's people on the lawn. And you're like, oh, I could find the host. But, and that's what happens. The party starts picking up. I wonder, what would it be like if I was on here for like 12 hours and I could maintain that zen for 12 hours. And that's why I don't just read, because I want to kind of keep you guys, keep everyone's reading in the best space. That's what it is. All right, so let's do this. Cindy, it's your turn. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go Swamp Special. We'll go back to this. But you're more than welcome, like I said, to ask for tarot decks. If it slows everything down, then I'll kind of pause and say, if I have like 3 people queued, obviously I won't pause to do that. But I'm trying to maintain a pace on the channel, if you haven't noticed, over the last few years. So it's not easy. It's not easy keeping everyone organized. You guys like my students. But I need nope. I just need a pencil. So I just need you to stand in line. All right, Cindy, this is for you. What do you need to know? What do you need? What's most important for you? Ooh, the universe is not against you. Wow, that's a strong statement. The universe is not working against you. I promise you, this is straight from the universe's mouth, as it would be. The cosmic mouth. It really is. It's telling you the universe is not working against you. It's actually working to redirect, trajectory change, build you. It wants you to become the best, most powerful, loving version. Sometimes we hold our feelings in. We're afraid to show how we feel because the cup. The other thing is what we don't have and we don't see is this is the Akashic record. This is divine blueprint. This is you. You're on track. You're not missing anything. You feel like something's sneaky. You feel like something's out to get you. You feel like something's just around the corner. There's worry and anxiety. There's a creeping worry that sits there behind the scenes. There's no reason irrational behind it. However, I need to tell you, the universe says, I would never hurt you, my love. That's not what's happening. The goal is to get you to break through beyond this anxiety, powering you. Valkyrie mode. It's like it's seeing you are in charge of your life. This is the growth mindset. This is the one step after another. This is you building upon what you've been working. This is you saying first the seed, then the crops, then the harvest. And so you start to recognize you need to work in this fashion of knowing wisdom is probably going to be more prominent than anything in your life. But this wisdom, this Seven of Pentacles energy, is that Taurus energy. It's a Hierophant, King of Pentacles. It's life lesson. You're going through life lesson after life lesson, and just analyze it. Don't say they did this to me. Pause. Why am I going through this life lesson? Analyze, break down, look at the life lesson. Take yourself out of the situation. Remove yourself. Become your highest self for half a moment and say, okay, I'm going to be highest self. No emotions. Why would this happen to me? Why would this happen to my old version? Why would this happen? Why would I be experiencing this? It's the growth mindset. It's the marriage card. It's the commitment card. This is so fascinating. It's the soul's commitment card to self. It's self-preservation, self-growth. You are always with somebody. You always have a friend, an ally, a partner, a soulmate. And this is the thing, Cindy, you need to be aware of. You are never without a soulmate. You travel in a tandem in this lifetime and many lifetimes. You learned, we assume going into this lifetime, and this is something Cindy has learned long ago, many millennia ago. You can partner up. Some people say, well, I'll partner up with my husband, my wife, my spouse. Some people say, I will live with my grandmother until I'm in my teens. Some people do those kind of things to get that soulmate energy. Cindy says, at all times, my existence will be surrounded by a soulmate. At never a dull moment will you not be surrounded by a soulmate. The person next to you at all times is a soulmate. This is kind of something you had set up and to integrate into your own being, your existence in this lifetime, in your divine blueprint, as it would be. This is the universe trying to reiterate. It's when you hold back feelings, you're just holding back feelings from soulmates. Does that change perspective? It might. Let's cross the bridge and see what this tells us, because we want to go across that bridge, the conduit, to tell you that eventually you'll be judged, right? If you mistreat people, you treat people and you know you're being mean. You're like, yeah, I don't like them anyway. So that moment you say, I don't like them anyway, judgment will be passed on you the moment you leave this world and go on to the next and reevaluate and sit there and start to review these life lessons and say, what did I do? And it's not right or wrong, but you will be evaluated, right? It's this moment you say, what did I do? Hold me clear. I have nothing to hide. This is what I am. These people are standing in coffins. These people are saying, I have a born, I have a made date and an expiration date. And so what we do is we know this. Everybody does. Animals, we all have this. Souls, anyone that contains a soul has this. So the point of the matter is, this is the moment you look at the judgment and say, why will I be judged, or how will I be judged? And that's why we don't do it. That's why we don't walk around with, and hurting people. It's just not how we're designed as souls. This is $1 million payday. The universe is reaching out to you saying your life is very blessed, and I need you to stop and pause and maybe make a list and say, I am blessed for these things, and keep writing until you can't write anymore, right? Honestly, make the list and always write it. And this list may never stop, actually. It's kind of the way I'm seeing it, because you might say, I am blessed because I have Cosmic, right? Number one. And so the next thing was, I'm blessed because I am connected. Number 3, I am blessed because I'm always with soulmates. See, that list will continually grow. This is things that these are reality checks. These are facts. These are things that you can say, hey, I know this. I can prove this. I can show you this. That's what the universe says. Once you start building on the things you know, and you can actually, the tangibles, right? Like, I know Joey loves me. I know Joey wants to come back. I know we're talking. That's possible. But when Joey hasn't talked to you in 20 years, that's not the same. And so people get this weird, I don't know, reality set, and they live in this delusional land, and people do that. You aren't necessarily doing that. You need to know that you are evolved. You have evolved over the last 6 months, and you keep evolving. You keep working on yourself. What is the thing that you need to do to become a better version of yourself? What's that one thing that you need to do that will challenge you to the next stage? I'm asking you this only because you are the one who travels soul tribes. This is reiterated again. I don't think it's... Maybe you're quiet. That's the big thing I get here. Maybe you don't talk a lot because there's no cups. Because what I do get is I get you're a listener and you travel with information, and that's what you do. You say, hey, I heard from so-and-so. Oh, gossip? No. Like, it's you're believing to receive, and you know what you get. You know this is the moment you say, hey, I know I'm enough. I know my purpose. I know my value in each of these soul tribes. And if I asked you, you could name soul tribes, like this being a soul tribe, right? Being a family member, soul tribe. There's different ones. Like, I have different versions of soul tribes. If we had different friend groups, those are soul tribes. But we really have like a master soul tribe. Let's pull one card here. What is this? Yeah. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That's so crazy. It's the communication. You communicate with your soul tribe. That's who you communicate with. You don't waste energy or toxicity on people that, it's like, yeah, do your thing. Cindy, you talk when it matters. That's what we get out of this. All right, let's check in. Sasha. One more call. Sasha. Thank you. Yeah, again, look at that. Isn't that crazy? Look at that angelic cups card. So what this is telling you is that you are, not only you're enough, you're an inspiration to people, and you might not even think you are, but you are, you really are. You're a communicator. People come to talk to you. You are the communicator. You are the cups, Cindy. Right? People reach out to you and say, hey, can I talk to you? Like, yeah, sure. And they talk, you listen. And then you talk. And so that's what you're very, very good at. You're a wonderful being. This is such a confirmation. It's crazy. All right, guys. All right, healing or Selema? Let's take a look. Oop. See, healing's right here. No, Selema was here too. May I have a reading for the month of August? Okay, yeah. No, let's read for Selema. Let's read for Selema, because I know they're going through some job stuff, and this is something I've been tracking since a private reading with them, and I knew this was happening, and we're kind of like together tandeming this, right? Batman and Superman a little bit. But yeah, so let's read on August, specifically August for you, Selema. I'm going to read 9 cards for you. Let me know when you're here. I'm going to get a sip of some iced tea, because I don't think I've had much today. All right. Bye, Maria. Thank you. Kiss on the forehead. Bye. Right? Mm-hmm. All right. I guess healing. I guess you're first. I don't know. Solomon must have stepped out. I know they're going through a lot. They're really having a hard time right now. So we are going to be their number one friend. We are their ally. You guys hear what I'm saying? Sasha, you're here. What? I just called for you twice. You didn't say anything. All right, you need to wait. Now you need to wait. Go back to your seat. You weren't paying attention. Yeah. You weren't paying attention. Go sit down. Don't give me an excuse. All right. Here we go. All right. You get me going, Mr. Cosmic Teacher mode here. I'm on vacation. I have summer vacation. I'm not teaching right now. Right. Healing. Yeah, healing is right. Side note, yeah, soulmates aren't always lovers. They're not all, like, my cat is my soulmate. And I'll tell you, I'm not a lover with my cat. That would be way weird and creepy. But yeah, I bet you're soulmates with your animals, right? You could say, oh, I know. Like, we've traveled lifetimes. All right, this is for you, healing. Let's start it with 3 communication cards. See what I'm saying? Back-to-back cards, 2 different cards, different tarot decks. You explain. I'll wait. No, actually, wasn't it essentially like back to back 2 of Cups at this point? Yeah, explain that to me. Healing, your biggest gift, your biggest ability is your communication style. Your biggest gift is your mouth, is your ability to talk, your ability to communicate, to give people the lesson, the message, and that's what you have. So that's what you actually have. You have this wonderful gift. See? You teach people to fly during the tower moment. See how they're flying? They're going, we're flying. They're not falling, they're going up. And so what happens is the universe slams these things down. We've had this happen, right? How many of you been in a very bad car accident? I'm not done. Not your fault. Oh, wait. Yeah. See, yeah, like you're just driving and bang, a car hits you. Or any kind of accident, slip and fall, whatever. In that kind of thing is the universe throwing that tower moment from top down. It's the reversal of it. It slams it down. It's bang. It's like what we're seeing in New York with the tower, with that buckling of that I-beam, right, at the Pfizer building. It's that moment saying, no one did this. Nobody made this happen. It wasn't somebody's fault. We can blame somebody if you want to, because obviously we want money to be the result. You owe me, right? But the result is everybody checked everything. You had triple, quadruple. You had engineers. You had city planners. So if you're going to blame it on one person, who do you blame it on? Right? So a lot of people's hands were in that. And so what it's telling me, when the universe brings weird things like that bending I-beam come in, it says that's the universe. That building, that shouldn't be there. Like it's saying we're getting rid of this building. You guys tried to take a shortcut and you're done. You're dumb and you're done. You're getting out of it. Look. So look, see? So this is really good because what this tells me is when we do this, when you shortcut anything, you take a shortcut, you do not fill out the whole form. You basically say, well, I'll just fill out the first page, last page, great. They're saying you missed 22 pages of the most vital information of the lesson. And that's what it tries to teach you is this 8 of Wands is the lightning strike. It's literally, think about standing out in the middle of a meadow. There is nothing there. There is no clouds, no nothing. Look at this is lightning strike. You might not have everything ready, but you have everything in row. You have all your ducks in a row, right? But they're not lined up. So once you get things lined up, that's when things start to really, really happen. You start by communicating. What ducks do I need? I know this happens. I know the universe throws curveballs. I'm ready for you, baby. I talk to the universe all the time, and that's why I'm ready for this stuff. I know stuff happens. I have to pay for a roof. This is way earlier than expected. But it's those weird curveballs that you have to get into. You go, it is what it is. I can sit here and complain or read on it, and it is what it is. Reality, it feeds someone's kids. So that's the thing. It's a decision. We can sit there, we can talk, or we can decide, but we're going to do one or both. We're going to decide not to talk, or we're going to decide to talk, but we're going to make a decision to do something. Your decision is I will talk and then decide. That's how you operate, and that's what makes you a beautiful being, a beautiful partner, a really beautiful partner. Like, you're the kind of person, like, you want to be up with at 3 a.m. and have that late night conversation, say, let's talk, because you're the one who says, let's talk. Any of you out there who have this card, wear it loud, proud, get a tattoo of the 2 of Cups on your forearm. Honestly, no kidding, really. This is bigger than the Lover's card. It's bigger than the Fool. It's bigger than the Pentacles. This is bigger than the $1 Million Payday. This is the second card of my entire tarot deck. If I had to reorganize, they said, hey, Cosmic, 78 cards, reorder. That's number 2 in my deck. Like, that's how important that card is. If you're not communicating, you're not doing anything. Ask yourself about your exes. Everyone can make decisions. I'll make a decision not to make a decision. There's a decision. Great. How many of you have had exes who have done nothing? Who've been very complacent, or you've been into jobs where you've kind of been dumped on things and you couldn't do anything. The universe is telling me to tell you, you are the epitome of what we look for in life. Communicate, talk it out, have this conversation, the bad conversation, right? Even the breakup conversation, that's tough, but people don't want to talk about it. They'll rather go cheat. It's like, Jesus Christ. And so people don't want to have that tough conversation, but the moment is the universe is saying, I'm giving you the ability to communicate, use it. There are people out there who cannot communicate. They do not have the capacity to communicate. They absolutely cannot communicate. It might be your ex. Who knows? It might be your ex. All right, guys, let's keep moving on here. You're a beautiful being. Wow. You guys are really lovely. I love you guys. Oh my God, you guys are so nice. Look at, see? You are my inspiration. So like, here, I'll show you. I made this song yesterday. Not this song. This one. You'll hear it at the beginning. I'll replay it just so you guys can hear it. This is the inspiration you guys give me. Ready? Watch. I'm gonna get myself set up here. But yes, thank you. Like, tell me this is not you. If this isn't many of you guys, this is actually what I've been working on this last like week or two. All right, I'm just gonna get myself shuffled in here. All right, and Selma, I think, is next.
Too loud, too soft, too broken, too lost. Talk too much, think too long, smile too big, always wrong. Build these walls, brick by brick. Call it strength, call it sick. You were never born too loud. You just learned to whisper down.
So now I want you to imagine like an empress singing this to a crowd of like 50,000 women. like that's what this is. So it's like an empress singing to her women, to you guys. Like it's this is for you, Selma. I got you, girl. I got you. I put this on for you, by the way. This is inspiration. You guys inspire me. I don't think you realize it. Like, I love you guys. I love you guys for so many different reasons. You have no idea. The moment you pop in, I go, yeah. And so I read your cards. I come back. I'll take notes. This. And I know it's very loud right now. I'm just pulling. I'll turn it down in a minute. See? Solomon, you're a boss. You're a boss. I read for you. You're very divinely connected. This is not a mistake. What's going on? It sucks. Look, it's regret. You're the choice of choices. Do you realize this job that you had wasn't even your job? We told you that. You have to break free of this. I'm not enough. I don't have it. I can't do it. Well, I'm missing something. Something's wrong. This is conduit energy. You're supposed to have 3. Look at you, little greedy bastard. Look at you. I'm not even trying to give you anything more than 3, and you just keep taking, because what it's telling me, you have all this extra energy in here, right? You have money and success. You are going to have a job. I promise you this. This is August energy. This is Soul Tribe. That's August. I'm not even. By December, your bank account's full again. We talked about this. We have had this conversation. We're talking $1 million payday. By December, you go, oh my God, remember, Cosmic, when you read me back in July? Oh, I've got that job now. Yes. You're working full-time in a job that you really like and you're thankful for and you're enjoying by January. All right, let me pull the rest of these cards so I can actually read this. You are all over this place. I love this. Look at this. Oh, wait. You. I'll turn this down. All right, there we go. And that's the end of the song. See, so now we're here. How cool is this? Look at this. This is Capricorn energy. This is nurturer. This is love yourself. Love yourself. Stop fighting with yourself. Love yourself. You deserve this. You absolutely deserve this. If you don't think you deserve it, I can prove to you deserve it. And I'll show you here. I'll give you 4 more cards. This is happening in August. This delay is over. You can't delay more. The initial, hey, you lost your job. It's over. Done. Rehired, lost your job, done, over. You're worried it's going to keep happening. That's the fear. That's the regret. It's going to happen a 3rd time. Nope, it's not. I'm going to pull on that goddamn cup. Because when they make that offer, I want to show you, when you get this 3rd offer, the job you had, lost. The job you had, you lost. The job you have, and what happens? That's your worry. You're worried because you're thinking you have to do everything you can to keep it and fight for it. This is your job. They want you. You have this mentality that you fell into, that you have to fight for. Instead, you're part of a team. They're like, no, we want you. We want you. You're batting first in the batting order. We want you. We need you. Like, if you're not here, who bats first? So they look at you and say, and you start to go, wow, I feel so wanted, desired. This feels like home. But who does that? It starts with you accepting that this happened to you. It's all good. It's all good. Look, it's raise your vibration. You are a better version of that worker who lost their job in the beginning. And this person right here, this one, you tell me, I want you to absolutely tell me, You're not a better person for it. You're not a better person for the resiliency. You're surviving. You're surviving. I get it. But you're about to flip the script and go into thriving. What happens, Empress? You tell me. The minute you lock into, this is my job, I want this, instead of allowing someone to hire you, you go get the job. You say, this is now my job. I Empress it. Hey, I heard you have a job. Yeah. So tell me about it. You see what I'm saying? That's boss. They want people like that. So if you're sitting in the back room, you're not just on your phone flipping. They want someone who's going to be a go-getter, a doer. And that's what you want. You want this job, you come get it. You get it. By the end of August, you're working. But you made a decision. You said, you know what? I'm going to go get my job. I'm going to go do this. I'm going to get my job. Not get a job. Get my job. Do you hear what I'm saying? My job is the one that makes me happy. My job is the one that makes me feel fulfilled. My job is the selfish job that I love that I'm working. That's what this is. It raises your vibration as you work, as you learn, as you grow, as you say, wow, this is so much more fulfilling than that other job. See this? See how that stained glass is sitting on the cup? It's fragile. It's a very fragile mentality that you have here. It's a very fragile state. And I need to warn you, because of that past trauma, we'll call it trauma, you worried and you're going to carry that. I'm telling you, you are getting hired. It's just as much as we knew you were losing the second job, which sucks. It's the starseed energy. You are doing this as part of your divine blueprint. This is evolutionary. You think it's something about we don't like you. That's not what it was. The economy sucks, things suck. You are loved. You are loved more than you will ever realize. I'll stand here loud, proud, and tell you I love you. I think you're amazing. Because you're getting this, because you just have to get a better perspective. The universe is saying, now you understand depression. Now you understand down and out. Now you understand what it means to have nothing. Now you know what it means to feel like the world is against you. You understand that part of this. In this lifetime, you will never face this again. You will never face this again. This is this life lesson. Do you see? Can you accept this and say, universe, I see what you're trying to teach me. I accept this lesson. Now I accept this lesson. Please stop. Nope. I accept it. Continue as long as you want. Don't end it. Let it end when it has to end. That's the thing, is we feel like we're being tortured, but the reality is you're doing okay. You're surviving. It sucks. It sucks. But the moment you claim it and say, you know what, I've learned my lesson. Thank you. I think I get what you're trying to teach me. And you take the next stage. You move into the next stage, right? Here's a true story for you, Salma, right? I walked in, I went into my eval. I forced my bosses to evaluate me. I go, you guys aren't evaluating me. What the hell? And they're like, and so when I went in, I had this big binder. I had all this stuff. And I work loud, proud. I'm very professional. I enjoy what I do. And I walked in, they're like, this is very hard. Hey, we're cutting your position. I had put together a binder. They couldn't tell me before I put together all the evidence, but they waited till I got there and then told me. And then they're like, oh, sorry. I'm like, in my head, I was fucking pissed. I wanted to flip a desk. I'm like, you guys couldn't courteously tell me, hey, 2 weeks ago before I put together my evidence binder for you? Like, really? So that tells you how spineless people can be in life. And we have to understand, people will be spineless until they can't, or they won't, or this is not you. This is those people who let you go, walked away from you. It's self-serving for them. What you're getting is you're getting something divine. This is a divine gift from the universe saying, you are now under our protection. You are under our protection. This doesn't keep happening to you because you deserve it. It keeps happening only because they want you to see why it happens. And that moment you realize this becomes long-term, moving on. This is January. This right here is December and January. Right here is Capricorn, Aquarian season. By December, I'm telling you, you will say to me in December, thank you. There will be a moment in December you'll say, you were right, thank you. I can guarantee this. This is long-term. This job is like, you're in this job for at least a minimum of 4 to 5 years. And it's your choice to move on. That's the thing. This is you. Because you can see, look, 4, 5, 6, 4 to 6. I'm telling you, the universe tells me what I know, and I want you to understand. You moved on. You no longer work at those jobs. Those are my old jobs. Your job is this new one you're about to get, the one that's going to matter, the one they want, the one they need your skills. You're not finding a position to pay you a paycheck. You're finding a job that needs your skills. That job that needs your skills could never lose your skills, and that alone, they're going to want to improve those skills and then train you. That's the difference maker. Think about it. And working at a counter, hitting a button, right? Or, doing some TIG welding underneath water, at 30,000 feet. It's crazy. It's like there's two specialized things. The more specialized you become, the more money you make. That's what it is. It's trying to do something that no one else can do, and you become the one who makes the paycheck. You say, well, no one else will do it. 50,000. I guess we'll have to pay you then. Sucks, but you're the only one who can do it. Think of that mentality. This is you, right? This is not just a job, not just a paycheck. This becomes an evolution. This is a piece of your being. You don't think me being a teacher is a piece of who I am? And I tried to leave it. The universe says, oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Years ago, I was hired to go to a different district. My principal hired me back, said, we want you back. I'm like, I don't know. I cried leaving. I was sobbing. I'm like, I shouldn't do this. The universe, I went through what you're going through here. That's what I'm telling you. You're trying to dictate your path instead of just letting it flow and saying, I agree with you, universe. Fall into it. Trust fall. Let go. You guys know what that means? Whatever comes. Apply, do it. But what it is we try to dictate the narrative. And for understandable reasons, everybody. But by the end of August, when Solomon's working and having a job and this is going down, what happens? How does this change things? Does that change anything? Oh, we just forget. Yeah. Do we just forget that you're offered a job? Do we just forget that the divine blueprint was pre-written and that you were offered this job? This is meant for you. This was all you were never meant not to work before August of 26. This long-term job was never meant for you. This is why we're in this moment. This is why we're here, this inflection point. So for the rest of your life, you can call back to this absolute bear of a situation. Say, I had the spiritual experience. Let me tell you, I lost my job. I had this. I went to Cosmic. I went to this, and this is not about me. This is not about the channel. This is about you finally having an answer for a question that you've been asking your entire life. Who cares about the stupid check? Is there something out there? Is there something beyond you? The answer is going to be answered in August. And when you get that answer, your life forever changes. You start to learn quantum shifting. You start to learn why spiritual awakenings happen. You begin to understand what unity, oneness, self, why we go through duality, why there's a divine masculine, why is there a divine feminine? Why do we have these moments in our life where we start to reiterate back to ourselves, I am, right? Right? And so we do it all the time, but we put this in there. And what are you? I ask you, what are you? Who are you? I am. And what's your statement? Say it out loud. Say it right there. What are you? I am. And what's the answer to that question? Who are you? Right? I don't want to give you my answer. I want you to give me your answer. Leave it in comments below. Who are you? What are you? When someone asks you and says, I am, fill in the blank, and they point at you, what do you put that? What is in that? What's the first word that comes out? Put it in comments below, because that's the thing we look at, right? We look at all these people trying to hold us down, push us back. And no one's trying to hold you down. They want to see you suffer, sure, right? But the power in which you come out of that is insurmountable, right? Is anyone going to try to hold down a Navy SEAL, a 20-year veteran Navy SEAL? No, they're going to be like, I'm not messing with that. They look for the weak links. They look for the weak parts of people. They look for the things that they can attack. Oh, I know you haven't dated in years. Oh, hey, you're going to get married? It's like, I'm not married. I haven't been married. Whatever that is, that piece of you that you kind of it's self-inflicted wound is really, and people have no problem twisting that knife. So this is you saying, I'm taking ownership of my strength, right? And that's that whole too much, not enough concept that we opened up with the universe saying, I have something for you. Do you know this? This is yours. You always say, hey, maybe I was too much for this, or I wasn't enough for this other job. And the universe says, God damn, accept it. Accept. You are achievement. Your achievement. Just because you have this weird feeling doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you maybe you confuse intensity. Maybe that's what it is. You confuse the intensity with all of this burden of not being hired, or confusing the productivity that you do with working with worth, saying, oh, look how much job. Well, hey, boss, look, I put out all these reports today. And they're like, great. They leave. Like, so that we work until we get approval, until we get validation. Do you like me? Right? And so that was a big difference maker for me in my career, as I started to say, I'm doing this because I want to be the best version of this position. I don't care what the hell anyone thinks. I'll take criticism, but I'm going to be the best of this. I'm not trying to outperform anybody. And then when I walked into that position, I said, I'm going to be the best. And the minute I leave, I want everyone around to say, I don't want you to leave. That's how you get yourself into a good job. That's how you get yourself into a good position. Because what it is you make yourself invaluable, and you're always self-diagnosing, right? You're saying, hey, what do I do to improve my value? Right? but you have to look at it. Don't too much your emotions out. Don't not enough your dreams. Live it, lean into it, right? That's why I call you guys out to do. I say lean into that. I appreciate you as always. If you haven't done so, leave a comment below and hit the like button. If you haven't done so, also become a subscriber because you get free readings. If you're a member, you get early access to content and you get access to a free, there's a members only live that comes out. And over the summer, I'm just kind of switching it to members first is really what I'm doing. But members are always first, but then I have, if you see members first, you're more than welcome to hop in. But I'm basically just, those are primarily member days. So if you're a member, you pretty much get priority with me. Like even for some of those people, I'll read twice. So, all right, let's do this. Sasha, career path, I don't know where I'm going. At least you're honest, Sasha. I love it. All right, Sasha, do you want to pick the tarot decks? Do you feel drawn to the tarot decks, or do you want me to pick from every tarot deck? So I have the divine deck, the communication deck, my deck that I would use kind of like in a pinch, my guides deck, which I would use, yeah. Or do you want the five is alive, moon deck? Any of those resonating with you when I said them? So you'll notice that question I have out there, that goes along with the judging others, right? It's a two-part thing, because if you're judging others, how often are you judging someone so you're saying, hey, you're not enough? You're too much. If you're judging, if you find that poll question I have out there that I have running for a while, are you judging people? Be honest. Be honest. Are you, like, when you start dating someone, do you start dating your partner and say, no, I don't like the way your hair is? Those shoes, really? You know, do you do that? That's the, hey, you're not enough. You need to do more. Think about it. Or do you let them exist, right? Hair all crazy. But existing is happiness. You don't want anyone to control you. You don't want anyone to control you. Never, never. All right, let's do this, Sasha. I will grab the divine deck. I'm gonna do this for you because I know you're new. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna give you a second deck because I usually pull. This is technically 3 tarot decks at once. I just don't make a big to do about it. So this is one, essentially like one and a half. Give me another. Give me another number. Say, do you want the communication deck? Do you want my deck? Do you want the guides deck? Do you want 5 is alive? Do you want the moon deck? What's hidden? Yeah, I judge someone when they hurt me. No judgment. No judgment. All right. All right, Sasha, this is for you, love. You ready? Ooh, wow. Oh no, it usually is. This is why. Look, see, it's not any deck. That's a Prince Charming. That's regret. Look at the cards that just came out, guys. I let Sasha pick, but see how the cards become very familiar fast. We're not picking like the 10 of Wands today. How many times have we picked this? How many times have we got that? How many times have we got that? It's a very big love reading. Oh my God, you guys are getting some love, some deep love. Some baby, come over here. Like the hug, no say anything, the 10-minute hug. Yeah, right. The protector energy. Are you looking to get into a relationship? Because this is very relationship heavy. Just so you know, Sasha. We have past relationships, maybe 3 of them, possibly 3 past regrets. 2 people still interested in you. There are people looking at you, wanting you. I'm not saying they're exes, but there's a brand new start coming in. The reason it's coming in, it's once you realize that you are enough, you realize that you're not too much, that moment you say, you know what, you're right. And you set some kind of intention, mantra, maybe even a daily intention, saying, I am enough. It's that simple. Wake up every morning, good morning, beautiful, how are you? Look at yourself right in the eyes, in the mirror, and say, you are enough. You are not too much. And say good morning and have a good conversation and really boost yourself. I guarantee you your life changes. 7 days, it's going to be different. 14, dramatically different. That's what we look for, is because this moment you start to break into this is called study or love. This is Pisces energy. This is the moment we lean into that. Like, we're getting into understanding, right? We're getting to the fish. We're getting to like the other side of life. This is the 10 of cups. This is completion. 8, 9, 10 of cups is hiding inside here. We don't even see it. But what hides in here is the moment the moon energy comes out, because the moon's destined to come out here. You know the moon will show up sometime. You know the Knight of Cups is here. These are both Prince Charming cards. These are both lovers cards. This is a truth seeker. This is an honest, compassionate, truthful partner who just tells you the truth, who says, I'm going to be honest with you. And you say, please do. And they don't lie to you. They do their own thing, and you're the one who gets in your head because of exes. That's the difference maker, because when we start moving into this new future, this becomes the masculine, the protector. What do you need for me to grow? That's all I need to know. How can I help you become the best version of you? That's what this is, because this career, this money, all of this right here is lovers. There's no money here. I don't know why we're locking in. This is judgment. I think you feel unwanted, undesired. I think that's a big piece of your career, because then that leads into career, because the unwanted, undesired, if someone doesn't want to date me, how's someone going to hire me? How's someone going to want to pay me more money? Like, if no one wants to even hang out with me for a movie. And there's this question of, am I enough? And that question really starts to boost. Oh man. And it's not that you aren't. That's the thing. It's a cycling that you go through. See? You're tricking yourself. I am not enough. Unfair. I'm not enough. Why do I feel this way? How come I go through? You are enough. There's a moment in the near future when this masculine comes in, and I'm going to do what's called short throw energy. They trajectory change you. How many of you guys have met somebody, a partner, and the minute you met them, you start talking, you say, yeah, I'm actually going to go do that for my career. I have known so many people, the minute they start dating, they went and have done stuff. Frank, my best friend Frank, he was dating, and his then fiance, they were just talking. She's like, I want to go become a cop. She's now a detective. Like, my friend, when they started dating, she was interested, and he became her motivator. He became her coach. He became her, you got this, girl. I love you. You can do this. Even if you fail, I'm still here. And yes, your career is linked to your man. Your career, everything is linked to your success. It's to your self-belief. You have it's this innate self-belief. Your man doesn't give you career. You give your career. You give your man. You give your success. You are empress. You are the one who controls or completes the success. So bringing in this, you have to match this energy. You're saying, I am going to be successful. I will have nothing but success in my life. I honor the fact that I realize that maybe I have a little bit too much regret over some exes, right? And it's okay to have feelings. No one's saying don't have any past feelings of regret or anything. But whatever this is, this is absolutely a brand new start with an older masculine. They study the love, and they recognize the logic behind the breakup. You might even have some exes that are still into you. Like I said, there might be people who still linger. And this new partner's like, that doesn't bother me. And it doesn't bother them. They're not emotionally immature, they're emotionally mature. And that emotional maturity boosts you to say, I can do this. You're right. You know what? Thank you. And it's not they're your dad. It's not they're older than you in that sense. They're more like they have wisdom on their side, and they help support the fact that the decisions you make. This career comes in because you take the blindfold off and say, I am very intelligent. You don't want to see yourself as intelligent. You might tell people you're intelligent, but you don't recognize yourself as intelligent. And this masculine comes in and says, I know intelligence, and you hold it. You are intelligent. I know the depth that you provide. I know who you are. Take the blindfold off yourself. I know you've been hurt. This 8, 9, 10 of swords, all 3 of those cards are heartbreak cards. This is telling me this is heartbreak. You're holding on to heartbreak. Yes. Your heartbreak is holding you back. That heartbreak that you don't think, you kind of say, I'll just bury it. No, it actually is holding you. It's like a cancer in your happiness, and saying that heartbreak, it's not your to do. You have to welcome in love and Prince Charming and the happiness and the growth of the universe, and say, I'm worthy of this. I'm worthy of good. I'm worthy of happy. I'm worthy of love. I'm worthy of the hug from behind, the pickup, and you complete me. Oh my God, I'm so happy I'm with you. This makes me feel perfect. That part of it, right? But your career, the money, it's tied in to this person, because they see this marriage card. This cup is nurturer. This is Cancer energy. This is Cancer season. By the 21st of July, you're going to have some kind of notification. Something about this masculine is going to come in. I'm going to give you at least some kind of heads up on this, because there's a commitment that has to be fortified at some level for love. to give you support, to say, hey, my man says, you know what I'm saying? And it's not because they say, it's because you know someone has your back. You know someone's always on your side. You know you're never alone. And this is you're going it alone. I'm finding a job. I have nobody. Nope. This person says, babe, I got you. I'm not in your business. I'm not always up in your energy, but I will always be by your side whenever you need me. And that's the difference maker. You're looking for someone to not control you, but support you, to give you advice, to maybe just be your friend. And that person comes in and says, of course. So this job comes in, and it comes in on behalf of you raising your vibration. This is the moment you say, hey, in September, October, you're getting into these places. This here tells me October 13th to October 22nd. I don't know if this is this person, but this is truth seeking energy. This is Gemini. This is if we're talking about anything, we're talking June, May. Nine of Swords is the beginning of June. So I would have to ask you, if there's nobody in your life, there's a whole lot of knowledge. You're very highly intelligent, without a doubt. The intelligence is just everywhere, because what I looked for is swords, but you guys can see the swords, right? All of these swords. You are absolutely very intelligent. But you don't have a partner. And so what this tells me is this partner that comes in your life becomes like a missing piece that you didn't even know you missed. And it's not that you need it, because you're intelligent and you don't need it to do anything, but it makes you feel so good. And it's to see this big gap right here. It's this big emptiness. You're like, I'll focus on career because men or whatever, or partners or whatever it is. That piece of you feels like it's so unfulfilling. Curiosity Kid has woken up. What would it be like to have the midnight kiss? Can I stop by and kiss you? Right? That. What would it be like to have that moment of, I want to see you? What would it be like? I want to check in with you. Hey, I heard you're applying. Hey, let's look at your resume together. How cute, right? This person who's professional, knows their thing, and they're helping you with your job. They're helping boost you. They're helping give you their own piece of advice. But you can see the age difference is very dramatic here. So there's definitely, it could even be 20 years, just to be very fair to you, honestly, Sasha. But whoever this person is very caring, compassionate, kind, and they are the masculine of masculines. They're protector or protectors. They really, this is marriage for you. They start to pull you way outside that shell, is what I see, because you don't want to see it. You don't want to get into it. It's pain, it's hurt, it's all of this. See how these cards are facing that direction? This is you. You want to be married. You don't believe it, but you want it. And this person's like, they will marry you. They will give you what you're looking for as long as you accept it. You have to first start with the fact that you are deserving of this, the happiness, the soul tribe, the career, the money, that all comes in. Right? Just start telling yourself, I am worthy of money, and money will just start coming in. I promise you guys. But it's not, I'm worthy of your money. Where's my money? Where's my money? That's lack mindset. That's panic. I am worthy of money. End of story. I'm telling you, set your intentions in the day, guys. Every day, set your intentions. Right? It's really tough. It's really tough because we get into these mindsets. But this is not the end. This is the beginning. You're looking for what's the end. You're going to have four career choices by the end of your life. You're going to have 4 careers. So this is vulnerability in love. Opens up your career, opens up the intelligence to let that intelligence push into the career. But this person says, you're so intelligent, you're so loving. Why do you hold back? And there's a fear. There's a pain. There's definitely scarring in here. And I'm not looking to get into that, but I'm going to tell you, you have money. Pentacles. $1 million payday. You are going to have more money than you will ever want. But on top of that, what else you're going to have? You're going to have the husband, the partner, the spouse, the person that you've always wanted. And you're like, I wasn't even looking for this. What a coincidence. The universe doesn't care if you were looking for it. It's sending it your way anyway. This career comes in. This comes out to be 6 months. This comes out to be 6 years. I'm going to try to give you a timeline on this, but this person has to set into place first before career sets. I don't know why that is. I'm not trying to read love. But the fact that we're getting lovers cards, marriage, Gemini lovers, Prince Charming, soul tribe, right? This is heartbreak or hurt or pain or raising the vibration. This is being sneaky. This all starts to play into no career. This talks in relationships. I want to text. I want to talk. I want to see them. I miss them. I want to be with them. That. Yes. No. You're in the beginning. This is now. This has already started. Sasha, congratulations. This is happening. You're going to marry an older male. You're going to marry an older man with wealth. But not only the wealth, you have wealth. You're part of the wealth. You're part of the key to the wealth. The marriage that you have with this, the growth, is part of this. This is the beginning of the rest of your life. Yeah. Your intuition can't see this person, or it can't wrap its mind around who this person is, but I can tell you that. Maybe you feel something, or you feel somebody coming in, a heavy movement, like a gravity, right? But that's pushing in. So I'm going to do one last thing for you. I'm going to basically, it's called bridging the gap. See? 8, 9, 10 of swords. What did I just tell you? Gemini lover energy. It's the worry that comes along with love, right? I miss them. I want to call them. I can't. It's that. It becomes a secondary focus for you because it's the unknown that you're not even considering. It's like, I want career. You'll have money. You'll have a job. The job's coming in. The love is the harder part. To allow yourself to be loved. And that's what I'm starting to pick up on here. I don't know if you don't. I'm gonna go on a limb here, and Sasha, you can tell me if I'm wrong. Do you feel like you're deserving or worthy of love? That's the real question. Because that's the question. See, it's this heartbreak. You've had some really. There's one ex in particular that I don't like. I really do not like. And they kind of started this mindset for you. Somebody did this at some point. Somebody, at least a masculine, really scarred you, and I could see it. So interesting. See? Somebody, unless this is coming, the regret's coming, and are you carrying regret? This is T-Stain Tarot, Five of Cups is Scorpio. This is Death card, rebirth energy, October 23rd to November 1st. I'm wondering if this is just if this is a slow moving push. This might actually all start to really, this whole reading might be 5 or 6 months out, because that logic is it moves at your speed. That's what the universe, by pulling that card again, it's saying it logically, it's moving at your speed. It's going to go, you're not going to get married tomorrow because it's your speed. Like if someone says, will you marry me? And so this, whatever this was, you are going very slow and at your own pace. And as this other partner comes in, this new, older, mature masculine, you feel secure and you're like, I feel better about it. And then you start to, it steamrolls. You might even have a job before that person, but I don't think so. It sounds weird. I know. I don't see, a career is a better way to put it. This, you might be working side jobs, but the career kicks off after you start dating. That's the thing I've been told. What kind of job are you looking for? What kind of career are you looking for? Because I'm having a hard time picking up on any energy on it. See, it's you and this person. The universe is sending them in. They're going to come in like a trailer truck through a living room in your life. And you're going to like, what the hell? I didn't see any of this coming. And when it happens, you're not going to want to get that trailer truck out. You're going to be like, this is so cool. I think he might be. He's I won't say that. He absolutely, yes. There's a high possibility he might be. Yeah. But he's very much into you. But he's older and protective energy, so whoever this person is, I don't want to say love is blocking it, but something's doing something here. All right, I'm going to grab 2 people from the queue. But Sasha, yeah, if you want to read on that person another time, we can do that, because I think you might know who this person is. Because this person has support of your intelligence, is a good way to put it. Like, they love the intelligence that you have. It is the place where you least would expect. I'll tell you, I've said this, I'm not going to say this person's name, but I remember I was, this was a while back, I was kind of dating nobody, doing nothing, just cruising along, and then out of nowhere, this person came in my life. I'm like, what the hell? And I started talking, and boom. It was amazing. I was like, literally, the universe sent this person in, because we had a really loving, tender moment, and we talked, and we had this really, I learned so much from just being around them, and that's something I like. The fact that I can tell that and say, wow, you being in my life taught me something. That's beautiful. I love that. So this person might be, you might not even suspect it, but you might be that person teaching them something that they're not expecting. All right, Snea or Kinda Star. A little bit. How are you? It is very sweet. It is very sweet. I know that this person is very into you. All right. Kind of Star, how are you? How are you guys doing? Thank you guys for being here. As always, if you haven't done so, hit the like button. Anytime you hop in, even if you see this on rebroadcast, you see the Radio Cosmic, or you see any of that stuff, hop in, just, play it for a little bit. Let me know you're there. I'm sometimes actually there when that rebroadcast stuff's happening, or the Radio Cosmic, and I'm not live, but I'm live. I'm usually behind the scenes working. Like, that's a lot of times what I'm doing. I'm popping in and out of the studio, and I'm just kind of working. And so, I'm kind of watching, like, it's like this. I'll be watching chat. So if you ever see that, know that I'm around. I'm actually there. I'm not, what's the word? Hovering on chat. I'm not like, hello. All right, here we go. Let's see here. 3 and 4. And what was the question? Oh, here it is. The old patterns. I need to change my life for the better for the future, question mark. Snea. 3 and 4 it is. I love 3 and 4. First time I pulled for this today. This tells you how big the channel's starting to get, just so you guys know. I don't get to pull for 3 and 4 as much because people come in and say, hey, I want these decks. And so I'm trying to see, it's kind of a way for me to understand what you guys are into for tarot cards. Because you're either going to ask for this, like Snea, or I'm going to pull that everything super deck. All right, Snea, this is for you. Let's pull 3 to start and see what happens. We'll keep going. Whoa. Jump. What are we holding back from? If this card's in reverse, I'll tell you this before I get there. If this card's in reverse, it changes the overall meaning of this, right? It's kind of like it sets it up in stages. See, it wants me to take these other cards, but I'm going to put them back. Yeah, no, this is wish granted. You have money coming in. That's what this is. Holy cow, do you have money coming in? So you have money. The universe is trying to send you wealth and send you a lump sum. Wow. See, Snea, you're finally opening up to the fact that the universe exists, like 100%. You're saying, yeah, okay, yes, I know it exists. You're believing to receive, and that universe says, watch, I'm going to give you money. This is November. I just think it's patience pays off, and this is the gift of understanding. Back in March, you had a sign from this money. If you go back and go look, if you had a reading for me, go watch your readings in March to tell me to tell you, because you had something that is being fed down from the universe, because these are coming down like this. They're being handed down like, here's a card, and then they bring it down, right? So they're looking at the card, and so when they look at the card, they hand it down. So if it's this way, it's me looking at the card, it's them looking at the card. So that's how we look at it. So they're looking at the card, telling me to tell you, hey, money's coming in. It's a good way to look at it, right? The guys are saying, you're holding off, you don't believe it, there's no way, how come, show me. Just believe. Just say I accept the money. Walk around. Snea, watch. You're going to find out in a few weeks. There's money coming in, unexpected money. It might be as small as $5. It might be 20. It might be 100. It might be 1,000. It might be 10,000. This is $1 million payday. It's the fact that it happened opens up your eyes to the fact that it can happen again. That's the beginning. It's not the amount. This normally is an angelic $1 million payday card, but it's saying it's not the amount, it's the what it is. If you go back and look at the March readings that we did, if you go back and look at any of that will tell you in there's something in there that they gave you a hint to what's about to come in by the end of August, because there's some money getting handed to you. You're like, what? And so that money just gets handed to you and you didn't even expect it. And see, there it is. I knew it. It's telling me this is the completion. This is saying, okay, now that this happens, next, what's next? Now that the universe says, I sent you money, you got the money, you verified, you received, what do you do after that? Start that question with yourself. What's the next question you ask after you get the money? How do you proceed with that question? You're like, okay, the universe sent me money, thank you, I'm grateful, and you're always thankful, you're always, and the universe is it just doesn't have a vocal voice, but it has a way to communicate, and it says, I'm communicating. Now what do you do with that? Snea, what are you going to do with that? And so it's preparing you to say, next question after money, August. What would you ask? If you don't, oh my God, how do I say? Don't come up with a question now. You should be really self-reflecting until you get this money, and then the question will be sitting there. Like, what would I ask? Why would I ask it? How come I would ask it? What's anything else I could ask? What could I ask that would make this a better question? How would I ask this in a different way? You're taking one question and you're modifying it all the way up until the money comes, and bang, you say, here's your next question. The universe says, I love you. I think you're great. Kiss on the forehead. Let's do it. Let's rock. Let's make some millions. And that's what happens because it's trying to reach you. And sometimes I purposely ignore the messages because I get so busy doing other things. This is the God's honest truth. Like the universe is like, hey, I want to send you money, or I'll send you this. And I'm like, I'm busy. You know, like if you have a friend that says, hey, I got this cool opportunity, it's that. And it's your choice to accept it. It's going to still be there. Most of you guys are like, oh my God, it's still going to be there. That's the thing. It's the patience. It's the serenity in knowing that you have the choice. You always have choice. And that's the thing you guys have to take with you. I don't care if you get it tattooed on your forehead. You have choice. It's always your choice. Right? Even if you date, whatever, it's your choice. This is your choice. Do you accept this money coming in? Do you claim it? And this does not have to be just for Snea. That's the crazier thing. This message, I said it in the beginning. This is open to everybody. Claim it. Say, universe, you know what? I'm with Snea. I'll stand with you, Snea. How about this? I accept the money in August as well. I accept the wealth, the gratitude, the abundance that's due to me and to all of us. I ask you guys to hit the thumbs up to just accept it. That's all we're doing. We're just see, the universe hears us. I could feel it. The universe knows we're there. And it says, I just want you to know that I'm here. I want you to not just say it and be silly and go, oh, I feel guilty. No. Own it. Know the universe exists. Know it. And that's what this is. It's energy exchange. How do you expend your energy? I spend it on the gratitude towards the universe saying, hey, I can do this. I'm like, I'm so thankful because I know what happens. And you see it, but you go, oh my God, was that real? I'm like, yes, man, it was real. Speaking of money, look at ethereal. See, it's so cool. All right, greetings. I would love to have an architect grid reading. My main focuses have been moving in my new home and love. I will absolutely. All right, let's do this. All right. I'm going to do a swamp special for you. Just to see. Look at. Again. Guys, this is the universe. Watch this from the beginning. When I tell you guys, don't come back and watch this your reading. You'll be like, what the fuck? Like, the 8 of Wands again? Like, what's this, the 4th time we've seen this? If you're here getting a message, the universe is absolutely dialing in, talking to you. I just split the deck to get a checkout. I'm like, is this cool? The universe is like, here's your message. Relationships, intimacy coming in, money, happiness, growth mindset. This is a beautiful card. This is the other half of Master Manifester. Are you a Master Manifester? Are you getting into your Master Manifest? I believe you are. You have to own that. Nobody stops you. You stop you. That's why I believe in you. That's why you're always here. And I'm like, wow, man, the cards, I cannot not see it. Double negative, but I see it. I have to see it. All right, let's get reading here. I'm so curious to see what actually pops out of here. So this is 7 tarot decks combined. Each card has its own, and I actually have a surprise coming in for you guys in the next week. I actually have an 8th tarot deck. And it's very cool. I'll go into it when I get it, and there'll be an 8th tarot deck added into this. And by the end of summer, we'll have 9, and we'll never add more. That will be it. But I was guided. It's so cool. You'll see. When you see the deck, you'll be like, oh yeah, that makes sense. So you think these readings are comprehensive? Wait till you see what happens when I add. I have two new tarot decks ready to go. All right, here we go. This is it. Ethereal. Architect Grid, first card out. This is it. This is the messenger. That's beautiful. This comes in from the past saying, here you go. But on top of that, that yellow card, solar output, means you are receiving. The fact that you spent money to receive a message, that gives you energy exchange. It says, I don't care about this stupid money. I know more will come back. And that's why they say you have to spend money to make money. It's an energy exchange. And so when you donate, what happens is their reading is being acknowledged as an energy exchange right out emotionally. Your reading will be better. Not because I'm like, I'm going to give your reading a better reading. It's the universe is telling you, guys, whenever you donate to anybody for reading or you give anything, if you go to a party, you bring food, that's energy exchange. That's good. That's good exchange of energy. You should always give and receive, right? So all I'm asking for you guys in your receive is to be open with me, be honest, be pure. Very, 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 very clean energy. 2 cards out here. Here we go. Look at this is like a triple threat card. This is an angelic card with Libra energy, but this is actually a Taurus card because it's the 6 of Pentacles. It's May 1st to May 10th. And also come top down, it's the wisdom in which we have. Not only that, it's the money on top of money on top of money. You're coming into money. The universe says people want money, but they don't want to spend money. And that becomes greedy. And if you're greedy, you don't have money because you can't get money because you're holding on to the money you won't spend. That's what the universe is trying to teach us. Saying spend your money to make money and watch what happens, right? And I'm not saying frivolously spend it on all these weird things, like buy things that won't matter. But some people, like, they say, oh, you're buying sneakers. Yeah, the same sneakers that this person's investing in is going to sell them. It's spending money to make money. There's spend money to wear sneakers, spend money to invest in sneakers. And so there's a bigger difference in what we do in life. And so there's a lot of triple threat. It's your perspective. Why are we doing it? We're doing it because it's fair. We're doing it because the angels told us. We're doing it because it's going to make us better. We're going to do it's really, we start to understand why we do it. It's an earthly decision. 2 more cards. Here we go. This is advanced lovers. This is understanding how not only to love others, but love yourself. Want to see something that's really cool? It's this card. It's this. Oh, man. It's the patience card underneath. It's the angel. You have an angel in this reading right now. Very clear, very evident. We have these shiny cards. I have 7 tarot decks. There's only 1 of these shiny foil cards decks. You have 3 of them. Out of 5 cards, you have an angel saying, I'm here. The universe, I'm here. It's reiterating. It needs you to know for the rest of your life you have angelic support. This is not something I'm just making up. This also gets reiterated by the fact that it's a T-stain tarot. I take this off my plate and say, I had nothing to do with this card. The universe said, I'm making you take this. I said, sure. So that's the universe saying, I'm coming in as an angel. I'm coming in to give you a heads up. We're talking to you. We always talk to you. You're never alone. You will never not be without. You will forever have the support. So at some point, some way, this life, you have completed some life lesson and unlocked it. Most people say, hey, spiritual awakening. Now I can talk to angels. Sure. Whatever you want to do, but you had fulfilled something. At some point, here you go, another angel card on top of an angel card. This is an angel card on top of an angel. Like there's an angel inside of an angel card judging, saying, you know that judgment's real. You know that you've been judged. You, in past lives, you crossed the line and went over and said, oh man, I knew that would get back to me. Maybe I shouldn't have blown up that ship. You know, whatever it was, in this came back. This lifetime, you're a pure white light being, living, love, happy. Very pure. I love what I see here. It's you have a hard time believing it. Look at another angelic card. Are you kidding me? I love this. This angelic card comes in telling us that this angel card says you hold back from recognizing the angels are all around you. At all times, they're surrounding. This is your heart chakra. This is you. You're very passionate. You're a very good partner. You're very passionate. You're loving. This comes in with, this actually starts to pop in against with, you ready for this? Sag energy. So we start to get this Sagittarius patience energy, end of the year energy. This right here, it says by August, you're kicked off. By July 22nd, you're actually kicking off. That is Leo season. So something starts to happen when you start to recognize, yeah, I see the universe. I see the messages. I know the universe is reaching me. That song didn't just start playing by itself. So something happens where you start to recognize weird things, weird synchronicities, things that the universe starts to happen. Oh, the delay, the car, the detour, the one thing that happens that you're like, wow, why did that happen? That starts to become something. And you start to recognize the power of manifestation, which is the beginnings of what we see here. You bringing in all of this happiness, this growth, because your home, your love, your success is only limited by your belief in yourself. And that's what the universe says. You have already conquered that part. Where is your limitation? Where is that limit? And that's your heart. Your heart is limited by something. There is some blockage here. There has to be some blockage because we have some angelic blockage and you're holding back. So there's something behind this. And I'm probably going to pull. I've never done this before, but ethereal, I'm going to pull behind this card and see what's in your heart. And because you're blocking your heart, you can actually see what's going on here. The angels are showing me you're blocking. So you can actually see there's a messenger here. Some message comes in and launches off. There's something here inside of this. So everything else is really well built, functional. I see growth. I see a lot of growth mindset. I also see this is This is Master Manifester. Oh my God. This right here, these two cards, if I link them, you become a Master Manifester. The universe wants you to understand you're learning how to manifest. As a Master Manifester, what that means is we've heard of great grandparents and old Greek aunts do this stuff. Like they can just make things happen. You're having this ability. I don't know if it's something you're aware of, but the short throw energy tells me the angels, this is partly why they're there. You are having the manifest at will ability. Like it's gonna be pretty much unmatched. Because you're learning why life lessons occur. You learn why these things happen, what you learn from them, how you grow, and what happens after you grow. This manifestation starts to come in, and you actually have been manifesting, and you're a witness to manifestation. And so this happens more, but you have to maintain container. And the universe says this is why the heart's blocked, and I'm wondering if this is why. Maybe it's an ending. Wow, this is, whew, man. Wow, this is tough. This is like X energy. This is like the rawest of X energy. I've never. This is your heart broken over an X. Like there is. I'm debating on pulling behind this card here. This is X. There's an X that's hiding here, in your heart. You're holding it in X. Like, oh man, we all do this, I guess. But there's an X that you're very, very endeared to. You still love them. You want them. Or you miss them, but you don't want to admit it. You hold it. You block that. You block it. Wow. They don't want me to pull. Okay. I was gonna pull behind it. I'm gonna hold off on that. I might pull it at the end. We'll see. It might be the last card. I think is what they're telling me. We're gonna pull everything. We're gonna see what's hiding behind your heart. I think that's what it is. I want to see now. I'm curious. Patience energy, Virgo energy. This right here is August 23rd to September 22nd. This is Prince Charming. This is Dark Horse candidate meets Prince Charming. This is kind of like that, like amalgamation of two things. So you have someone who's very patiently waiting for you. No pushing, no pressure, right? You do you. You be you. You be you. You be you. And so this is the justice of the universe. This is what I like about this, because it's sitting on the scales of justice, that triple threat card. It's sitting on that. It's saying this message that you're about to receive, that comes from the page, that goes into the night, that goes into this. You're about to get some message. There's an unexpected message coming in. Wow. Because they don't want to be judged, and you're like, I'm not getting judged. And so whatever this message is, or you have something because you have value. There's a disconnect between the two of you, or whoever this other person is. This might be the X energy. That might be what this is. Wow. You are absolutely protected. God damn, you're protected. Did you guys see that? Did you just watch that jump? It's telling me to tell you, you have ultimate protection, but this heartbreak, this Scorpio, this rebirth energy, this October, this fall, something changes. This is heartbreak energy. Are we avoiding heartbreak over this X? Like maybe it's not over energy, and then it is over, and oh man, that's what I'm not wanting to read. Ethereal, can I ask a question? Who's this X? What's the sign of the X, if you don't mind me asking? Because I know you're Taurus, and I see Sag rising. Pisces guy I'm dealing with. Okay. Because it becomes heartbreaking. There's something that breaks your heart in the end of August, beginning of September, because they're really, really good. They're a great guy. But you want more, and that's the difference, because you're divinely guided to this person to learn. Somebody's always working. Somebody's always working, making money, stacking coins. Somebody's always busy, and I think that could be a big piece. There's a disconnect between you and this other person. That's what makes me worried. It's like you guys aren't communicating. But it's very obvious that you guys are meant for each other, so I don't know what this is for you. It's not marriage. I don't see marriage, but I see you are coming into something, and you're coming into heartbreak, and it's trying to tell me, hey, heads up, you're very valuable.
I think you date somebody else. I think you end up dating somebody else. You don't have to do anything. I think somebody else you start dating somebody else eventually. But there's a message coming in. I think an ex reaches out to you. I honestly think an ex is what's going to happen. It's going to be like just a weird text. By the end of July, you'll get some text. Somebody's going to reach out to you and kind of make you feel like a queen again and be like, hey, you're amazing. I love how strong you are. I love the abilities. I love what you are. I love who you are. And this makes you start to really see yourself a little bit differently. You like it. That King of Cups. Interesting. That's why I asked about this King of Cups. It's Scorpio energy, but something changes in this timeline. You can actually see here. Because whatever this is the uncomfortable zone. It's the talking to people you shouldn't be talking to. It's like it's getting your feels from other people. Yeah, see? Communication. So whoever this person is it might even be somebody new. But they're coming back as an old energy, so they might be in past life. Wow. They make you feel very good. I'm going to be very honest with you, Ethereal, no joke. This person indirectly gets in between your relationship. Because you just start talking to them saying, what harm could this be? What harm could it be to talk to somebody? And this becomes, this other person that comes in here is this, because this is 9 of Pentacles. If this was 9 of Cups, Pisces energy, but it's very, very strictly saying Virgo energy, September, October. It's like Virgo, Scorpio, Virgo, Scorpio. It just keeps hammering Virgo, Scorpio every time I keep pulling. And then there is that timeline. That's September, October. That's September 23rd to October 2nd. This is them telling me. So this is you decision making. And so now what we're going to do for you is I'm not going to do this. I'm going to put these cards all aside. And I want to see what's behind here. So I'm just going to pull from my guides deck. Actually, no, I'll pull from my 3 and 4 for you because I'm so curious. Like what's hiding behind this heart? What are you hiding here? I want the T on you, Ethereal. You know when you're like, it doesn't bother me, but it really bothers you? That. Let's see, you ready? It's the communication. So it's technically like this. Like you don't message because you want to message, but you won't. The universe says you should be talking to them. If you're not talking to them, you should be talking to them. So what it's telling me is this. This is the reiteration. This card is actually behind the other one. You hold back talking to them is the real raw of this. The universe says I'm telling you, I know you hold back talking to him, and it's asking you why. Why do you hold back? Why do you hold back? Look at this. You want to see something crazy? Remember I said past life? Want to see? Look at what just jumped, right? Divine blueprint, past life, past life. Look, see the past life. See the pyramids? It's reiterating you both have past life, and you're both the one for each other. Wow. August. That is Sag energy. There is somebody who's in your energy. This is just the evolution of what you've been doing. The what's it? House, home, love. It's money. This. I would call this a success reading, like that you were having a success reading, because you're boss mode. You're becoming it's essentially boss bitch. It's like we're doing this. I love this. You just didn't get the Queen of Justice. She's our lady. We like her. No, but we didn't get that. So anyway, this is really, really good. You're holding back, communicating and saying how you really feel, or saying your true feelings, or actually unloading how you want to say, I feel this way. Maybe that's what it is. And that goes back to not too much. Do you actually tell this person how you feel, Ethereal? Let me ask you this question, because I'm so curious about this now. So now these are your cards, and I've been doing this, and you'll see, I'm going to just shuffle these cards, and I'm going to give you one card. See, look, I'm going to pull one card. That thing that's hiding, we're going to get a double confirmation. What was hiding? What are you hiding behind your heart? What is it? Yeah, see? You hide back the message. I think this person's going to message you. I think this Pisces message you, and you start moving forward again. That's what's going to happen here. But you have to be open to that. And you can message them, too. You can say, hey, look, hey, want to go hang out? Let's go to a picnic. Let's talk. Let's have some fun. Laser tag. Mm-hmm. But you hold back. You hold back. And the universe is saying, why do you hold back? Why do you hold back? What is the hold back for? Why do you shrink? Why are you shrinking? You want to be more blunt? What's causing you to shrink? You're not a shrink. You don't shrink. No shrinky. You don't shrink here. Right? Because it's not that you're not saying you're not, you're enough. You're like, I'm absolutely enough for this person. That's not the question. But you're not like rested. You're not like, it must be tiring. It must be exhausting. It must be exhausting holding back all the time. Saying, because imagine you could just say what you felt and talk about it. Like the coworker that you have a crush on, you could just talk to that person and be like, oh my God, I love your eyes. I love, whatever it is. And just being able to say you appreciate that person. And so I want something more serious, but not knowing if it's him, don't want to get. That's the thing. Yeah, I was actually said this earlier. You should come back and watch this from the beginning. So I was saying that earlier in the opening, because people fear like they're too much, right? And I had this ex, and she was like, she said that to me when we first started talking. It's probably first couple times. She's like, I get worried because people say I'm too much, and then we ended up breaking up because she feels she's too much. That's what it becomes. It's like, it's not. I never said it. No one, obviously, I wouldn't say you're too much. It wasn't that. It's communication. You need to communicate, and so what happens here is we get into this place of communicating your wants, your desires. Have you ever said this to this person that you're interested in? Have you actually said, hey, look, I want marriage. I want this. I want babies. I want, whatever it is. If you say that to the person, does that change things? What if they say, yeah, me too? It's a fascinating concept. I get it. All right. Who's up here next? Who's I think we have Kinda Star, I think is the next person. I like my music. Actually, what I'll do? I'll close the queue, and then I'll read Kinda Star, and then I'll just kind of work out of the queue for the last few minutes here. Pink Peach is here. Yeah, see? Yeah, so if any members are here and you're looking for a reading, and because some of you guys I know just like to hang out and talk. Crystal, how are you, love? But yeah, if you guys are looking for a reading, I'm just saying this. I closed the queue. I'm just gonna hang out because I want to chat with you a little bit. I'm gonna leave chat open. Thank you. Thank you. That made me really Kinda Star. That made me actually happy. Did you hear me giggle? You actually made me laugh. Thank you. That's adorable. Happy to hear your voice today. See, that's so sweet. That's probably gonna become a lyric. I'll probably put that in a song. That's such a song, isn't it? It's so sweet. It's such a sweet sentiment. That would be like a love song. Happy to hear your voice today, and have it be like a duet between two lovers. Yeah, Kinda Star. Yes or no, right? How wonderful would that be? Like the moment the phone rings and you just hear their voice. Oh, it's so sweet. It's like angels singing. All right, let's do this. I appreciate you guys. Oh, hold on, Crystal. You cut the Libra off. Is it because you're too much? You're not enough? Which one? Kinda Star. This is for you. Let's read for you. No, we were reading about this earlier. I can tell you that Libra's into you. I don't know if it's a physical thing or attraction, but they're into you. They might be intimidated, but I don't know. We could read for you if you want. We could read for the next person. We could read for who's best for you, if you want. Just the masculine that matches your energy best. You want? I can read that. We could do that. All right, Kinda Star. This is for you. So what I'm gonna do? I'm trying to read 3 to kind of get in and out here. So, thank you though, Kinda Star. That was cute. That's it, right? You feel undervalued, right? So you mean you feel like you're not enough? That's what I was just talking about. This Pink Peach, check out. I released the Cosmics Codex on Too Much Not Enough. You'll actually appreciate it. I just released it. I'm actually gonna start releasing more. I'm actually gonna look in that, like why our souls do that, and pull cards on it. It's cool. But yeah, it's something I've been working on because all the women I've dated or talked to, whatever. I sound like I date like thousands of women, but the couple girlfriends I've had. I have conversations, like even during the breakups and the disconnects, and even now, I talk to my ex, and so I was talking to her, and so we have these conversations. I'm like, hey, remember when we stopped talking and you were crying and we were, and so we get really right down. But you know what I'm doing when we do that? Guys, we're taking time to recognize, I know you were sad, right? And so that's the moment to give the hug and say, I'm sorry you were sad. I'm sorry you missed me. I'm sorry. And that's the moment to talk. It's not to get back together energy necessarily. It's the, hey, I know I caused this pain. I did this. And so when you recognize that and you talk, you can say, I did this, or I own this part of it. You own that part of it. And owning pieces of it are important. So let's do this for you. Let's start with you, Kinda Star, right? And let's read with you first, because I love how you always kind of... So see this card right here? This is the card I was talking about right here. This card right here. This card is a divine counterpart. So you have somebody coming in, somebody that's going to be in your life for the rest of your life. They're not here now, Kinda Star. This card is very rare. There's one of these in the tarot deck. So there's only one that exists here. So that card is coming in here. This card actually is it's kind of like from the void. It's the thing that we think of, the transits, the planetary movements, the things that we know there's facts behind. It pulls that information in and saying you have a divine partner coming in. Like, this is long term. You can't get away from this. You ready? Look at that bold, powerful Leo energy. This actually might even be coming in Leo season, so you might have this by the end of August. But the truth of the matter is, this person is coming in. They're very angelically driven. They're going to fall into you as much as you fall into them. That's the Two of Cups. That's the backing into someone at the grocery store and saying, oh, hi, sorry. Hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? Hi, I'm Joey. How are you? What's your name? I'm Suzanne. You know, or whatever it is, and you start talking. So it's that, and all of a sudden, before you know it, 10 years later, you're married and have kids. And so that's the universe saying, I'm doing this. So it's bringing this in. There's that Eight of Wands again. Wow. Isn't this fascinating, everybody? And guys, this is shuffled. This is every tarot deck. And so when I'm pulling, all I do is I go like this, and I just pick from a random spot. I let the universe tell me. I say, here, pick from here or here. And I have no vision of what I'm picking. That card coming out again is telling me that you have been lightning strike. Congratulations. The universe has targeted you for a impact of a long-term divine counterpart. Is this you? Is this you? Does this sound like you? Are you expecting someone to come in that's going to be forever? Like a forever friend? They don't drain you. They support you. They're bold. They want to see the best out of you. This person could be romantic. I'm just saying. I'm not saying they are, but they have a lot of romantic undertones here. A lot of passion. So let's cross the bridge to give you this. Yeah, you're the one. That's the thing. You do not doubt your value with them. You know where you stand. You're amazing, and you are always there. If they don't communicate, they'll tell you, hey, this is what happened. But they're always working, always doing something, always making something happen. The version of this person is unlike somebody else. This is coming in like it's a trajectory changer. So what I like to say is this. I'm going to tell you. You ready? And I don't say this. Kinda Star, I do not say this. Guys, I never say this. Because of this card, this angelic card, and this angelic Eight of Wands showing back up on top of this card, which is a Tea-stained tarot, and the universe saying, you're the one. I don't care if you have the wrong shoes. I don't care if you don't believe in yourself. I believe in you. That alone makes you my number one. You're still my number one. But I don't know. You are. And so this is happening. So this person comes in with some powerful energy. Like, you're like, God damn, this is different. And it feels comfortable. It's starseed energy. It's something that really makes you feel like you've encountered something rare, raw, and integral. And that's a big piece of this. So when this hits, like, it's fast moving. It's fast moving. Keep it under control. Keep it under wraps. It's by the end of August is what I get. Just so you know. Wow. This is divine getting back together. I would be short pressed to not believe that this is not divine counterpart. Like, this is the person you were supposed to be with this entire lifetime. Wow, that's heavy. That is heavy. But let them prove themselves, right? Don't give them the pass, right? How many times have we seen that? Exes, partners do things abusive. It's okay. No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay. You know, you don't need to apologize. Yes, there is a need to apologize. And I'll sit here and wait. And so, yeah, so own that. All right. So, no, that was Kinda Star. That was Kinda Star. Crystal, this is gonna be yours. This is gonna be your reading. Like that was kind of stars. No, you're actually now. That's what I'm doing. Sorry, I know I probably got your hopes up. You're like, oh my god, that black, that black Two of Cups, I'm so happy. And I'm like, no, that's not yours. Crystal, that's not your cup. Crystal, I'll give you this though. I'll tell you what. Look, you want me to shuffle everything? Let me put these back? I don't care. You want me to shuffle these all back in and let the cards come back out? Total random, raw. We don't know. I don't care. We can have some fun with this. I want you to get like the best random, most raw reading. That's this stuff here tells us. So I think maybe I'll end on this. Maybe we'll end on your reading. That's what I'll do. We'll make this the last reading. I'll do a Celtic cross, and we're gonna dial all the way in on this. All right, then I'm gonna keep this deck. Then if I'm gonna do it my way, I'm gonna keep this deck. I wouldn't put these cards back. All right, I'm gonna read a Celtic cross for you. We're gonna get really in there because I think you're challenging this person to step up, and that's why we say not all life lessons are ours, right? We know you're a catch. You know you're amazing. But don't feel like you're undervalued. Don't stop. I don't believe that for a second. You just weren't frequency. You don't have the same frequency. You're not matched. See, intuition comes in, tells us you're locked in. The universe says you have a high level of intuition. You're in you're in an intuitive flow state with your emotions because you're getting control of your emotions. Congratulations. I, for one, am very, very proud of you. Because when we get emotional, we can't use our intuition. When we can't lose our intuition, we get, sidetracked and we start losing sense. And so what you're doing is you're saying, let me keep control of emotion, dialing on intuition. And that's what you're doing. Prince Charming coming in. There's a person coming in. You're saying, this isn't my person. Who's next? Number 34? 34? And so it's very Empress-like, very sexy, but you're letting the Libra, if you want me, come claim me. I'm always here. Prove yourself. Next. And so that's what you're doing. It's real sexy energy because, see, look, you're allowing this to happen. You're saying, I'm still open to the Libra, divine blueprint, beautiful, but you're also open to new people from the future coming in, whoever will love you. Hey, whoever's going to rub the feet the best, that's the guy you want, right? That's the one you really want, the one who's going to care about you, caress you, and cuddle you, not yell at you. And that's the one who's going to really just give you the sense of you matter. You have, as you say, value. And so the value is there, and when you're not messaged, when you're not seen, when you're not kind of like, I miss you, when you're not getting that message, it feels very undervalued. But you're going to have such love, such support. This is like, come home with flowers, and babe, I miss you. And you're never going to question if they love you. It might even become a point where you're like, back away. I don't think so, but it could be. But you're welcoming yourself into such a beautiful love. And I don't see this person yet, but there's two potential people that are absolutely coming in here. There's two people that are coming in to win your heart. There's another person, there's the Libra, and there's somebody else who's absolutely interested in you. I can see unequivocally. Somebody wants you or wants to meet you. Yeah. Wow. And then there's a hidden third person. There's someone who's way hidden. So somebody's hiding. They're not a tower moment and not dangerous. And it's that secret dark person. That's the one that you're going to really want. That person that's not in front of you is the one that you're going to desire. The universe says, I'm bringing you this option. The one that you see, the one that you want, the one that you think about, that's the one that's really coming in. Not the Libra, not this other one. It's that one that you're actually thinking about, that you're secretly saying, I want this. I want this. I really do. I really, really want this. And so you secretly desire whatever this is, that sense of whatever this person is. This is long term because they commit. Whoever this person is, or whatever this feeling is, or whatever the sense of this fantasy of this person is, they commit. They want you. You're their bride. Like, you know what I'm saying? 25 years, you're still their bride. That's how they look at you. You're always their love. They will never. It's not disrespect. It's love. It's caring. And I want to keep going because I got drawn into the architect reading for some reason, even though I was going to do the Celtic. So that's a sign in itself. And the fact that it's reading like this is a sign in itself. Talk about full intuition. This is you holding back on letting people into your life, saying, I want to message you. I want to talk to you. I miss you. I love how you make me feel when we talk. Maybe reaching out to those people who make you feel good and just let things happen. Don't worry about it. Just embrace the things. If you feel good with somebody, that's the people you should be with. If someone talks to you, makes you feel really wonderful, talk to that person. Don't trick yourself into try to believe something else will work itself out. Let the things that are working themselves out work themselves out right in front of you, at the feet of you, your Empress feet. That's what it's telling me. It's saying you are deserving of love. This card doesn't come out unless it's love. You're going to have love that's people will be envious of, to be quite frank with you. People are going to want what you have. Why does she have that? How come she's so lucky? And that's what changes. Crystal, changes it drastically because you start to realize, wow, I do have something that someone else doesn't want. Why do all these women want what I have? Why do they all want my man? Why do they all want my husband? And then that starts to become the future because you have like the golden goose. And so what it starts to become is this is like that truth-seeking marriage. See, this is that truthful husband. You say, I'm marrying a truthful husband who's honest and loving, right? He's not perfect. You don't want perfect, you know. And this is where it makes fun, where you guys can enjoy kind of becoming better. And so the not perfect means improvement. And so when you look at that, you go, I want to improve. I want to improve with you. I want to do things with you. And you take up hobbies together. You start doing things together. You're like, hey, babe, I was thinking about this. Like, that's a great idea. Let's do that. So whatever it is, it could be simple as like a cooking class. It could be as simple as like glass blowing. It could be something really fun that you guys just do once a week and you just start doing together, and that starts happening. It could even be talking on the phone, you know, regularly, and just starting easy. But whatever this is, it's different than the Libra. The Libra just wants equal, fair. You want dominate, take, show, you know, claim. And that's what this person starts to do, because when they do it, they come in with Taurus energy. It's really life lesson. Like they're drawn to you. They're desiring you at a level that's so deep spiritual. It's you're getting what you deserve. The universe says, I'm going to make sure you get the love and the desire that you deserve. You are not going to be without in this lifetime or any other. One thing that you, when you were designing this lifetime, to be honest with you, one of the things you said, top 3, was like, I want to be in such love that it's almost ugly. And that's what I keep seeing out of your readings. You're going to fall into such a romantic love that's it never stops. And it becomes, because it's variety and mixing it up and doing things different, not locking into the comfortable, right? And saying once a month we do something different. Once, you know, and that becomes easable. It's doable. It's realistic. Versus once a week, you know, and the communication style that you guys have is unmatched. And that's why I think you want to talk to them. There's something about them that makes you feel like you want to know more. You want to have a communication. You miss them. When you're not talking, like, I want to talk more. I want more of you. And it's not that you're too much. It's that you are in love. And that's really beautiful. Just because you want them doesn't mean anything bad. It's okay to be in love. It's okay to desire your person, to be like, oh my God, I want to just go hug them. I want to just kiss them all over. That's what this starts to become, because you almost lose sense of self. That's how you know you're falling in love. You know, you lose track of time. You're not eating or whatever happens. This becomes that moment you lock into your own choice. You say, I know what I want. That's what I want. I want my husband to want me, to claim me, to be my protector. And this person comes in with the sense of, you are their number one. There is no one else. Like, I can tell you women will flirt with this husband of yours because they're very attractive. But what happens is the women that flirt with your husband, they don't even not even 1/10, 1/100th, 1/1000th compare to you. There's no way to compare to who you are. When they look at you, what you have is such spiritually bonded. It's so emotionally connected. They don't care. They don't care if it's a bikini-clad boat full of women. They still only would want you because you're the one who's vulnerable and honest and forgiving and communicative. That's their wife. That's their partner. That's who you are. That's this part of the universe saying, we're sending this message to you to tell you this is coming in. This is an evolution of what we've been going through and you've been going through, and you're deserving of it. And I'm very, very proud of you. Me, the universe, all of us. Because you're seeing the Libra and saying, I want more for myself. It's not that you're undervalued. You want more. You're not too much. You're not enough. It's none of that. It's you want more. You expect more. And this more comes in and says, I have my own home. I have my own car. I have, you know what I'm saying? And they're established. And it's very different than wanting. You know, you're not wondering, does this person want me? This is the minute you see them, you're getting a wall kiss. You're getting that, oh my God, this is this rattles my cage. And so what happens in the future here is you open up to the fact that you are falling in love, passionate. You want like that secret love, you know? It's the I like it like this: walking on the beach, holding hands, riding bikes together, and then the door shuts at night, and then he's holding your hand. If you know what I'm saying. It's you guys have three extremes of a relationship. You guys are like friends and playful. You guys are communicative, and then you are very intimate. And there's these three levels, and then you find those three pieces of the puzzle, and you're like, wow. And this person brought it into you, and that's what you've been wanting. You're like, I've been missing this. All right, let's pull one more card. I'm just so curious about this. This is you're fighting this love. You're fighting this kind of love. This love will consume you. This love will all consume you. It will change you forever. This is the kind of love that we talk about, you know, the flight of the phoenix, right? You know, the embodiment of flame and the burn up. That's you. You're heading into your phoenix moment. Crystal, people think you're beautiful now. Wait till you're married. Wait till you have your children. Wait till that's when your real beauty starts to come out, because you're heading into this. I'm worthy of this love. I'm worthy of this. And that worthiness becomes part of your future. You're not looking for someone to come love you. You let the universe bring them in. You say, okay, I'm worthy of the love. Bring it in. I do appreciate you. And as always, if you haven't done so, thank you guys for the donations. Thank you for being a member. Share the channel. Let people know I'm out here. It's super easy. It spreads the loves. Lets the algorithm build up a little bit. Let's just kind of let people know I'm here. I'm doing a lot of content. I'm actually going to head out here in a little while and go hiking. So I'd love to have you guys come with me on that. That'd be so fun. I would really love that. I could kick those glasses onto live mode. If you guys could do me a huge favor, I have not a whole lot of followers over at Instagram yet. So if you guys want to do me a favor and follow me across all social media, I know I ask. Now's the time. I'm truly asking you. As much as I've always done the readings for you and I've always done that favor, do me that favor. Just go follow me, and that'd be huge. Be absolutely monumental. Or even better yet, have friends follow me too, right? Because what I can do is I can start going live with my glasses with Meta, and that's what I want. I want to be able to use Instagram and Facebook and start kind of taking you guys with me. So when I'm about to leave here, I could kind of take this and move it on, or do this outside. You know, imagine doing this in the woods today. How fun would that have been? Right? So this is coming in, and it's evolutionary of the channel. The Cosmic Codex exists, the Beyond the Veil, where I read cards with the universe. We take time. I read your cards. The Cosmic Lens is just me saying I'm bringing you, I'm making you part of my journey, like outside of the studio, and I want you to be part of that. So all of what we do, all of what I build, all of the teaching, the tarot, it's part of not only your evolution, it's my evolution. We as a collective are trying to become better people, and that's the goal here. You're lovable, you're kind, and you're caring, and I love seeing you guys. I wouldn't read for you if I thought you were evil. I wouldn't read for you if I thought you weren't enough, right? I have yet to find a person on here I'm like, I don't like them. That's not how it works, because I meet your soul, and I'm not meeting that trauma, that baggage that you put upon yourself. I love you guys for who you are, and I always appreciate what you do. If you guys are looking for anything else, I'll see you guys over at the next live. If you were looking for a private reading, head over to cosmicboogeyman.com, or better yet, hit me up at cosmicboogeyman@gmail.com if you're looking for anything in particular. But you can book right from the website itself. If you guys are looking for something, I'll be back probably Friday morning. That's my guess. But I'm not going to guarantee that quite yet, but I'll probably be back. And what I might do is tomorrow morning or Friday morning for members first. That's the next live. So set the notification bell, become a member so you can be on the next live with us and get your reading. If you haven't seen it, it's pretty cool stuff. I like members. I do. So I'll see you guys on the very next one. As always, stay safe. Peace.
It echoes quietly.